The river is not an enemy for the hippos. Not in vain, their name means river horse in Greek. Their spectacular yawns are a sign of warning that may easily turn to aggression. Every night they walk several miles in search of grazing, but in spite of their strength they only feel truly safe in the water, and it is unusual to find one in full daylight that has not yet returned to the river. The females and calves gather in nursery school herds that protect the babies from crocodiles most of the time. With the abundance of game that the migration brings, the Mara seems the ideal environment for lions to live in stable prides. But for most of the year, the big herds are away. So what do the lions eat during that time? The resident herbivores include the topis and the hartebeest, close relatives of the wildebeest but nowhere near as gregarious, and extraordinarily fast and alert. The largest antelope is the eland, with big bulls weighing nearly a ton, a tempting source of meat, but often just too big for lions to tackle. Like in Samburu, impala are very abundant and readily taken by the big cats, but they are quick and agile. Reedbuck are of similar size, but far less abundant. Buffalo are formidable and dangerous, and the warthogs readily retreat to their burrows and can be very hard to catch. All in all, life for lions is made easier by the arrival of the big herds. Life is always difficult for the cheetahs, even in this big cat paradise. Females trying to raise their cubs face so many dangers that only 1 out of 20 cubs make it to adulthood. We come across this cheetah mother with her only surviving cub, and we learn that the rest of the litter was recently killed by hyenas. The cub is understandably nervous when the mother climbs to the roof of a safari vehicle to scan the place for prey or predators. Even we feel some relief when she finally jumps to the ground and rejoins the cub. When several male cubs in a litter survive, they form coalitions that stay together for life, an arrangement that allows cheetahs to defend their territories and to hunt larger prey. One morning, we come across one such coalition of 3 males, their bellies full from a recent feast. They come close to a reedbuck that flees in fright, but they don't even make a serious attempt to pursue it. Things will be different when they digest their meal. Later on, we find 2 adult males, the survivors of a coalition of 3 that was nicknamed Honey's Boys for their mother. The 3rd brother had been killed by lions, and now their range is being overtaken by the trio we saw before.